Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave coming at you live from Germany. And God, have I missed you? My God, has it been a week? It feels like I haven't talked to you guys in literally like a month, but it's been a few days. God, I miss you guys. It's been a really, really stressful week. It just unbelievably stressful. It's been long, not just for me, but for a lot of people. We're going to talk about reasons why the rest of the YouTube world went crazy in its own right last night. But my life has been turned upside down. Boy, you turned me inside out. I was all kinds of round and round because I've been without the copious wife the last couple of days, and it's kind of getting me down. She's in surgery. In a few days, she had surgery, having some gallbladder issues, and it's been rough. It's not been easy. It's been difficult not having her around. But I'll tell you what's made my life a lot easier to deal with, because now I know what's going on in my life, and nobody can mess with me anymore because I can see your power levels. And not one of them's over fucking 9,000. I see them all, and I know what's going on. I realized how awesome this is, and then I realized that I can't hear anything because I don't have my headphones on. So this will not be on for the longest time in the world, but it is absolutely amazing. So look, we're going to have a good time tonight. That's what tonight is all about. We're going to talk about everything that's happening right now in the YouTubes and in my own personal life. We're going to talk about my wife's disgusting fucking gallstones and all of that, which they're incredible, by the way. I mean, they are just, I'm going to make jewelry out of them and sell it because they're almost beautiful. My wife makes beautiful stones out of her body, and I think that we can make a lot of money from it. Maybe I'm wrong. I usually am, but maybe I'm not. Maybe people want to get like power rings made from them. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be pretty incredible. So look, lots of stuff happening in my own life and on YouTube. And obviously the big one is people losing their minds last night, and rightfully so, because of the glitch. That's right. The unsub glitch that happened last night. People lost hundreds, thousands, and even millions, going into the minuses on subs last night. It was redonkulous. I mean, people were losing it. I was getting calls from Tommy C woken me up because I was in a coma. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care about any of it because I wasn't awake. And even when I was awake, I kind of felt like something was up. It didn't feel like it was going to really matter. It felt like one of those things that was just going to be very fleeting. Even if it did stick, it wasn't going to stick. You know what I mean? And I'll talk about what I mean about that. But I mean, Twitter lost their minds. Everybody is like the end of the platform and all these things. And there certainly was a possibility for that. Had this been a real thing that actually would have really took away our subs, yes, it could have been the end of YouTube. There's no question about that, because advertisers certainly cannot be tied to a platform that has no stability. And while YouTube in the past has shown inconsistency with certain aspects of its platform, the reality is it's still a pretty damn good place to be able to express things. Yes, are some things a little restrictive? Yeah, but not compared to Twitch levels, you know? I mean, it could always fucking be Twitch. Let's look at it that way. So, you know, to me, there's a lot good about YouTube, and there is some bad, of course, but this would have been the killer. This would have been the thing that absolutely ended it. It would have been, but it didn't. And I was asleep for all of it because I didn't care. I didn't care. It wasn't that I didn't care if the world was falling. The big tip-off was the minuses. When I saw people go into minuses, that's just not how things work. You know, it's like, that's when you know something is really ridiculous, something is broken, and more than likely it was superficial. It wasn't real. It wasn't going to penetrate the anal cavities of YouTube. It certainly wasn't going to stick to us all forever. So that's how I felt about it. And then it turned out I woke up in the morning and everything was fine. Everything turned out okay. Tommy didn't kill himself, which is really good because I got a frantic phone call from him, which I know he told the story on his own show tonight, which I heard was very, very good. And it was ridiculous. Look, let me tell you, in every bit of that story that he told, 100% true. Maybe he didn't describe himself as frantic as he truly was, because he was pretty frantic. But the weird thing about it is I barely remember the phone call anyway. I barely remember the damn phone call anyway, because I was having, this is so bizarre. This is really weird. I'm kind of derailing my own show at this point, but I got to be honest here. This was so freaking weird. I was having a YouTube dream. I was having a podcasting dream. Yes, I'm that fucking self-centered that, yes, I have podcasting dreams. And I was having a wrestling dream where I was podcasting about wrestling, because I got all kinds of cool people in my life right now. We're going to have Brian Hebner on the show on Sunday with Andre Corbeil. That's right, the Andre Corbeil. Go sub to him, you monkeys. Ginger Heat. I got all these really cool wrestling guys in my life right now, so I'm thinking about it a lot. And so I was having a wrestling podcast dream, and no shit. And I heard the phone ring in reality, which made me think I was getting a call on the air. So I answered the phone thinking I'm answering a call on the air, which is all fine. But for some reason, I was standing in my fucking kitchen, and I have no idea how I stood up, answered the phone off of my table, is on a different place across the room, and was standing in my kitchen. No idea how this happened. And I answered, you can ask Tommy, I answered the phone, something, I'm sure he didn't hear my words because he was so frantic, he didn't even hear what was going on. I said something to the extent of, it's your boy Dead on Dave, the most badass wrestling podcaster in all the world, or some shit like that. It was so bizarre and strange, but hey, that is the life sometimes, and we get lost in it, and it just is what it is. So I had no idea what was happening. I didn't really care. I just knew that I wanted to get past it. I just was like, okay, whatever happens tomorrow is whatever happens tomorrow, and everything else be damned. That's where my mindset was. And, people freaked out. I saw all of the tweets, everyone freaking out. People are saying, especially in the chat, I'm seeing a couple people say, Keemstar really had a conniption and overreacted and all that. I got to be honest, I don't think he did. I'm going to give Keemstar a hell of a lot of credit, which is something I don't typically do. But, I mean, look, the reality is, I think the one guy who probably saved the most amount of panic was probably Keemstar. And I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, he was going crazy and all that. Yeah, he was. But I also think he realized what it was. And why I think that is because he did one of the smartest things I've seen anybody do in a very long time. He found a channel that wanted to sacrifice his channel in the name of actually getting some answers. And he went live and he showed the glitch. He showed it. And I know there was other channels that were doing it in other scale, but when Keem did it, it was a little bit different. There was no other bullshit about it. There wasn't about fucking with people. It was an unbiased, just plain old friggin' scientific experiment, and it worked, and it caught people's attention. He didn't use, this is why I think it was brilliant. He didn't use a channel that had tens of thousands of subs or millions of subs. He used a micro channel. He used a channel that had not even 700 subs, and he wiped it out from existence. I thought that was really fucking clever, and it got the attention of a lot of people, and I think it also showed the glitch for what it was. They saw the craziness. When you see it in thousands, you get struck by the fact, oh, thousands of subs are being lost, but it also kind of desensitizes you because it's thousands of subs. It's something that you can't even possibly really get your mind around. Even if it's someone like YouTube Captain America, fucking Felix, PewDiePie, it's still millions, it's a big number. But when you see it affecting a micro YouTuber and it just, the channel being wiped out of existence in essence, I think that really did a lot to show what it was. And I think that's kind of what calmed people down in some aspects. And it may have even been one of the things that got YouTube's attention. And I think that was a really cool thing. Speaking of YouTube, YouTube did something they don't always do. They acknowledged the situation. Yes, they acknowledged it in the very YouTube way with some bullshit laid on to an actual explanation. But still, they did acknowledge it, which is not something that we see from them all the time. By the way, I'm going to take off my friggin' scouter because I want to put on my headphones. But don't worry, the scouter will be back. I promise you that. YouTube acknowledged it, which I think was a good thing. Yes, there was some bullshit, and their statement was something along the lines of, yikes. Yes, yikes was in their official statement. Yikes. starting Monday, a glitch was discovered that when you unsub and sub, there's a YouTube glitch. There's an unsub glitch. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. And they put it out there like that. I think this is the glitch, or it's the makings of that glitch, the part of that glitch that I think has been around for the better part of the last year, that they're not referencing. And this is exactly the reason why they wouldn't reference it. People were always wondering, there's obviously something wrong with YouTube. Why wouldn't they reference it? This is why they didn't reference it. There is something broken within the code that allows there to be exploits. Was it always there over the last year? I'm not 100% sure of that. But the reason why you would not acknowledge it is because once you tell people that there is a problem, people will go looking for something and they will exploit it. And we saw it last night. People were going on and trying to sabotage channels. And that's the main point that I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about this in a second, about how disgusting I think things got on YouTube in just a moment. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and get a little love out there. I love all you guys for hanging out with me. All the support that everybody has given me over the past week with the wife being in the hospital and having a surgery. You guys have tweeted at her, at Mel776, the copious wife there. Thank you guys so much for that, keeping her company, keeping me sane. We really do appreciate it. And I just want to say cheers. I want to say cheers. And I appreciate you guys. So some medicinal soda for you guys. We're going to take your calls. We're going to take your questions in just a little bit. We're also going to be busting out, it's back, people. It is back. The Roulette Wheel of Doom. That's right. Oh my God, look at that. It's the Roulette Wheel of Doom. It's here and it is ready to be used. Holy God. So that's going to be exciting. Cannot wait for that. Also, Instant Regret is in play tonight. The 6.4 million Scoville unit chocolate. But don't worry, it's not Russian roulette style. If we get to $100 at any time tonight, we will do a piece of Instant Regret. No roulette wheel, none of that bullshit. Just simply eat a piece. That's what's going to happen. $100, that's the deal, plain and simple. Also, every time that we get $5 in donations, we're going to take a spin of the Roulette Wheel of Doom. If it's red, I drink. If it's black, I don't drink. Plain and simple. The medicinal water goes right up in there, and that's just how it is. So that's how it's going to work tonight. Donations in the description box. The link, click it. Write any comment you want. Write something cool. Write something funny. Plug your channel. Plug your own shit. Whatever you want. I don't care. I'll talk about it real quick, and then I'll move on. Spin the wheel, and maybe we'll have a drink. Who knows? Okay? So just big love to everybody in the chat hanging out. Make sure you let people know that you're watching the Copious Fat Man live on the YouTubes. Big shout out to D-Rock Blim in the chat. Blim the Tool Man. John Smith is here. So is Pip Scotland, the Gaming Fault, Poxies, C-Man, Sarah Small, Teacup is here. Carl Gibney, Frenchie, Ben from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah is here helping Ben do some moderation of all you monkeys. That's right, Real Talk Metaphor Messiah, who does all the music for Dead on Dave Productions, including the intro, Morning Light. Make sure you check that out, as well as Will Smith's accompanying video. Will Dillon's getting jiggy with it. Will Dillon, Rodimus8 on YouTube, the Gaming Fault here in the chat. He did a video for Morning Light, which I forgot the name of for a second, and he did a fantastic job. It's also on the channel. Make sure you check that out as well. Sarah Small hanging out. Aeon's here. Aeon, oh my God, my doll, my darling, the Copious Questions Goddess and co-host, one of the co-hosts of Nerd and the Jerk will be live tomorrow night. Jario Espinosa is here. Fantastic. All kinds of people. Thank you for hanging out. Kate S. I just see so many. Big Daddy Land, Killer, Keemstar, all kinds of good people. So I'm really glad you're here and having a good time with me. So like I said, thank you and cheers. This is how we're going to get the night started. Ready? Let's do it. There we go. That's how we do it. That was sicky. There we go. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That's how we start the night off strong. So the final point, the final thing I wanted to talk about with the YouTube situation is because we've talked all the ramifications of if what have been real, if things would have happened differently and all of that. And to really drive my point home of how serious things are with this, and this is also because we're about 50 likes, Aeon's an asshole, donates the first $5 of the night. So we're going to take a spin of the wheel in just a moment. To your wife's health and speedy recovery. I love you both. I love you too, Aeon. She's so fantastic and she loves to see me suffer. So $5 starting the night off strong. We'll do a spin of the wheel in just a moment. Actually, let's do it now. Here, let's go ahead and I'll tell you what my final thoughts on the YouTube drama. Let's go ahead. Oh no! Oh shit, don't fall off the fucking thing, David. Ah! Oh boy, okay. Lost the ball. There we go. And it is black. Black. You don't know Jack. Oh shit, D-Rock donated $10. Hope Jacoby's wife has a speedy recovery. Much love, Dave. Okay, so we got our first spin of the night. It was, oh wait, that's not a good spin. Didn't move at all. So we got 2 more spins. Red. So there's one medicinal water. Okay. And black. So, okay. 3 spins. 1 copious medicinal water will be drinking. And I will do that right after my final thoughts on the YouTube craziness. Thank you very much for your donations. We're already up to $15. There we go. If we get to 100, it's going to get crazy tonight. Instant regret. Okay. So, the long-term ramifications of the YouTube glitch could be still severe. Yes, it was only visual last night, and I think most people understand that. However, it wasn't, you know? It wasn't long-lasting and all of that good stuff. It was just for last night. But what really stuck to me was how disgusting the YouTube community, its viewers, truly fucking are. Those subs had to get lost somehow. And that wasn't just natural subbing and unsubbing. That's an unnatural act that has to be enacted by the viewership. Last night we saw potentially the end game, the nuclear war of YouTube, because we saw people flocking to channels in the thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of users, and exploiting this glitch, whether because they found out about it on Reddit or if they were watching an exposed glitch video that was inciting people to go target certain YouTubers, whether it be Tana, whether it be Keemstar, whether it even be Captain YouTube himself, PewDiePie. People lost millions of subs last night, and that didn't just happen because the YouTube glitch existed. It happened because people used the glitch. They used the glitch to purposely try to hurt YouTubers. And I find it fucking repulsive. It really bothers the shit out of me. That's something that I have invested the last 2.5 years of my life into. I've been podcasting for 5, but the last 2.5 years of my life, I've invested on YouTube in one way, shape, or form or another. And I know a lot of people have put a hell of a lot more effort into their YouTube careers than I have. PewDiePie, Keemstar, H3H3, Tana, even Tana, with her horrible content, even Tana puts a lot of work into this life. For some people, it is a career. Some people, it is nothing more than just a way to stroke their own egos, whatever the case may be. A lot of people got capped last night where they lost subs, they would have lost all of their subs. Tommy ended up, when I first talked to him, only lost 250, and it ended up being like 1,500, and then it got capped and it got fixed, or some people would have lost a hell of a lot more. My issue is something that we've invested so much time into, and people have been enjoying for free, by the way. You don't pay anything to watch YouTube. The viewers went last night, whether directed or because of fanatic fucking mentality, and tried to destroy other fucking YouTubers. They tried to destroy channels last night. Luckily, my channel didn't get targeted. I lost like nothing. In fact, I gained 20 subs last night. But it bothers me that this existed in the way. We talk about all the cancerous channels that are out there, all the cancerous creators, all the mean bullies or the pretentious white girls or whatever you want to say. Yeah, they're problems. But the viewership that watches them, the viewership that loves them and worships them and are willing to go to nuclear fucking options to destroy each other is really the problem. And it bothers me on a level that I cannot even be. I'm disgusted for like the first fucking time. I've called fans stupid. I've talked about the stupidity of people and how they'll listen and they'll do what people tell them to do and all of that. But I gotta be honest with you. This is the first time that I am actually disgusted in the YouTube fan base. It's awful. I saw my man Vega, who is one of the best content creators. He makes fucking movies. He invests hours, hundreds of hours sometimes altogether for his channel in time creating movies where he was only at 700 subs or something when I met him. He's still only at like 2,500. One of the most creative and technically proficient content creators we have. I saw him in the fucking minus last night. Why? That's unbelievable to me. Vega ain't done shit to anybody, but he lost all of his subs. Went into the minus. Unbelievable. Now, I understand that it really doesn't mean anything in the long run because it was a fake thing. But it's the same type of situation where you have like a Saw situation or you have a place where everybody's sitting in the room and let's say you've been like thousands of people have been kidnapped, or even the Joker, the infamous Joker scene in the Batman movie where the two boats, the convicts and the people, and they had to blow up each other's boat, and we'll see what actually happened. The convicts ended up saying, no, we're not blowing people up. But then that one white dude was like, we gotta kill them all. And then he chickened out at the last second because ultimately people are good, you know? Fact is, people aren't good. Maybe they were not willing to take a life, but people are willing to destroy each other for absolutely no reason. The thing is, the people who were doing the glitching last night had no fucking clue that that was fake. They had no clue that it was fleeting. They had no clue that it was going to be going away the next day. They didn't care. They just went to destroy. And that's disgusting. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed that you would go to another content creator. The fact that you watch any content creator, and even if you're fans of them and you hate their enemies or whatever the case may be, the fact that you watch another content creator, you click on YouTube every single day, you sub to people, you like their videos, and you are willing to go to another person's channel and exploit a glitch and take away their shit is disgusting. And I'm actually angry. And that's why we're going to have this medicinal water right now. Thank you for your donations. $15 already today. Thank you so much for that. Make sure you keep them coming. We'll keep spinning the wheel. And we get to 100. It's instant regret time. So here you go. So I know the question. The question is really, why would they do it? Because they don't fucking see the real consequences. They just do things. They just do it just to do it. Because it's cool. It's funny to watch somebody lose millions of subs. People were cheering this on Twitter. People were cheering the fact that Tana got under 1 million subs last night. What? It's ridiculous. Really does bother the shit out of me, but that's okay, man. We're going to keep on keeping on here. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to have an absolute ball. We're going to take your questions, your comments, your concerns, your hopes, your dreams, your likes, your loves, your quips, your quotes, and so much more. We're going to talk about other stuff, but we're also going to go ahead and take some calls. Busy on Nap God Remix. I did sub glitch on him. Well, at least you own it. At least you own it. You know what? I don't have a problem with anyone individually who did it. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't punch you in the suck hole if I saw you, but you know, hey, at least you own it. Good on you. Good on you. All right. We're going to take your calls live on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura. And, of course, number 702-751-2902. We'll also be going in to the Discord. That's right. Go into my Discord, suckers. And if you want to get on, that's a really easy way, quick way to get in. I'm going to go ahead and put the never expiring link in the chat right now. This is for my Discord. Go ahead and get up in there. Slide up into my Discord. And we'll take your calls there as well. Go into waiting to call, and I will get up there in just a moment. We're going to start up on the YouTubes. Let's start with Sloth Jizzly. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
All right. Hey, Dave.
What's up, buddy?
I wanted to, I tweeted at you like weeks ago that I had copious as like a vocabulary word.
Oh, really?
In English. Yeah. And you didn't even see it.
Well, man, my fucking Twitter's blown this shit up. I can't see everything. I apologize for that. I'm sorry. My life's been a little bit busy. I apologize. But that's great. Yeah, copious in a vocabulary word. Tell me about that. I like that. Go ahead.
I saw it and I was like, hey, Dead on Dave.
It's
and
a
then
word.
I took a picture of it.
He didn't just make it up. It's real.
But anyways, I wanted to say that didn't everybody gain subs last night after they lost millions? Like PewDiePie at the end of his video that he made, he said he gained more subs than he had before after the whole fiasco.
After it was all over, he just had his natural sub progression gain. I mean, but some people like Boogie's still losing subs. Boogie's still losing subs. Yeah. Tommy ended up, but not everybody. And you know what? That's still the people who were already losing subs probably still lost subs for the day, as far as I know. And even if that were the case, where everybody ended up gaining a couple of subs at the end of the night, it doesn't take away from the fact that people tried to destroy last night. I don't even care about the sub glitch. I don't even care about that YouTube is irrevocably broken. We already knew that. We already knew that YouTube has a deep-seated fucking problem. We got it confirmed last night. I mean, confirmation is here now, but we all had suspicions that YouTube had a serious problem, and then it got confirmed. Right. We already knew that. What we didn't know was that when a glitch was going to be shown, that the fans would go in droves and destroy channels. That's what we didn't know.
Yeah, and this glitch has probably been, present for months now since we suspected people, like Keemstar losing subs. It's just that stream last night, the guy cracked the code, and everybody just exploited it.
And not just Monday. Dude. It's just Monday. Yeah. You know? Isaiah Ross, Dave, you are so full of shit. You got like 3K followers. That ain't shit. What the fuck does that? What is my follower count? Which, by the way, is closer to 5,000. You little cunt. What does that have to do with me being full of shit? What am I full of shit on, Isaiah Ross, you little hooker? Go ahead and call in, because guess what? Now you're on timeout, you little bitch boy. Go on timeout and think about your life choices and bring the bass up in your voice next time you want to talk to daddy, okay, motherfucker? All right, Sloth, what else you got, buddy?
Keemstar, he's a pioneer in this YouTube glitch, dude. He's like a leader, I'd say, because when... he did an experiment when this stuff like first, was surfacing, and he proved that there was a glitch, and then last night he did it on the stream. Yeah. So thumbs up to Keemstar on that, dude.
You got to give him credit. Keem cares unbelievably about Keem, and and I'm not saying that as a disservice to him. I'm not trying to dismiss him. The fact is, he loves YouTube because that is Keemstar. That is what he has built the last 10 years of his life. He has put all the effort into this line of work, and it means something to him. His legacy means something to him. So he puts a hell of a lot of effort into trying to preserving that in one form or another. And I know some people will be like, what do you mean he's a cunt? Well, he can't help the fact that he's a cunt, but he does love what he does, and he continues to try and do what he thinks is best for his career. So I give him nothing but the credit for that. I mean, like I said earlier, he did a hell of a lot last night. I think he really did help the entire situation quite a bit. So I give him some credit for that.
Uh-huh. And even though what he did last night, it might have been for himself, he still helped a lot of people out by,
Agreed.
proving that there was a glitch.
I
You know?
agree. We just got another donation, Sloth. We got Moles donated $10. Looking forward to Shinsuke
Yes.
getting pulled up. When do you see that happening? Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be down in NXT at least till WrestleMania. He will have another fight with Bobby Roode. But the more important aspect of that is the $10 donation, which brings us up to $25 on the night, which is $75 way, if my math is correct, to the Instant Regret chocolate. So that means we got 2 more spins of the wheel. Let's go. Oh, that's not a good spin. That would have been green, but that wasn't a good spin. Here we go. There's the first spin. And it is.
Hell yeah.
It's red. That means we got another shot of medicinal water coming in. And we got one more spin. So let's do that. And
I thought
another red. Oh my God. So that means 2 shots of medicinal water. I'm sorry. What was that?
I thought you were talking about like a pepper, like you said, when you were doing this shit, but when you did this shit on a past stream, right? You did I thought it was a pepper. I thought it was like a hot pepper that you're eating. I didn't know it was drinks.
Well, no, in the past, I've done Carolina Reapers, which we've done in the past.
Yeah,
but now,
yeah,
tonight, I have, these are just medicinal water, which is, it's alcohol. That's all it is.
Yeah, right.
But when we get to 100, we have this, which is Instant Regret chocolate. 4.6 million Scoville unit chocolate. That's right. Inside these little chocolate bites, there is a serum, a extract that is of all the hottest shit in the world that leads up to 6.4. Yeah, I know, right? Shit N-word indeed. 6.4 million Scoville units in heat, and it is a motherfucker. I've done that on the channel already, and it is a nightmare. We get to $100, we will do that. So, final thoughts there, Slothy. Gave you more time than I usually do.
No, I think that's about it. Thanks for having me, Dave.
No problem, man. Thank you for the wonderful call. Sloth Jizzly, everybody. You have yourself a really good night.
See ya.
Take it easy. All right, should we do a hat change? I feel like we should do a hat change. I feel like it's time for a hat change. We haven't had one yet. We only had the first one. Let's go ahead and do another. Ooh, you know what I need? I know what I need. I know exactly what I need. Don't get caught up in there. Oh, my God. I know what'll make me feel fucking like fire. Like straight fire. Let's take a call while I am putting on a new one. Let's bring in 931 because I'm pretty sure that's my good buddy, Old School Matt. He needs to fix his fucking audio, but that's okay. Old School, you're live with Dead on Dave. Oh, what you got?
Look, I admit that what Keemstar did was exciting last night, but I have to wonder, is he kind of an idiot?
Why?
Look, there were still quite a few people that didn't know about this glitch.
Yeah.
And the fact that you would basically publicize it and to the kind of fans that are on YouTube does not spell good things.
Here's the thing. It was happening whether Keem exploited it or not. There were channels who were using it to take down other channels, which Keem did not do, by the way. So what Keem did was... Well, hold on. There's a point to what I'm saying. What Keem did was he showed it for what it was, and it got the attention. I think partly what he did got the attention of YouTube. So no, I don't think exploiting it was a bad thing. I think it was a very good thing. The more people who knew about that last night in a non-aggressive fashion, the better. Some people were going to take that information and do nefarious things with it. I get that. It's 100% true. But at the same time, it needed to be known. And he went and made sure that it was known. And when he did it, it wasn't like the other channels that were doing it and the other people who were like showing experiments and stuff. People really saw this. It's hard to deny the reach that Keemstar has. So no, I disagree. I think that what he did was actually fucking brilliant because he showed it. It was incontrovertible what he did. There was no possible fudging of it. It was incontrovertible, and YouTube had to take notice. So
I think I get that. I guess so the mentality is if you tell a horde of people about something dangerous, they'll just do something stupid with it.
Well, they were going to know about it anyway. Over time, more and more people were going to know about it. And if the right people didn't find out about it being YouTube or whatever, it would have went longer and more people would have been affected. So no, I have no problem with the fact that he went out and made sure that the right amount of people and the right types of people we're going to find out. He showed it in a negative light. He showed it in a, like, are you fucking serious light? He didn't do a stream and laugh as other YouTubers were getting taken down. There were people who were doing that. He didn't do that. So I give him respect.
All right, I guess I can understand that.
It's not the easiest thing in the world to say. He's still a cunt, but he was a very, very useful cunt.
And I'm saying this because I'm not a fan of Keemstar in the slightest.
Sure. He fucked over my best friend. I got no reasons to fucking show love towards Keemstar. But the fact is, he did good. If you do good, you're going to get good from Dead on Dave. I'm not a fucking asshole. I'm not unfair. You can call me a lot of things in this world, and most of them are true. But unfair is not one of them. I think I can honestly say I will put up my fairness against anyone else on fucking YouTube. I think I can be unbelievably right down the goddamn line. Yes, will sometimes my motivations be dictated by what I'm going through at the moment? Absolutely. Do I give people the benefit of the doubt? It's part of the reason it makes me fucking fair. You bet your ass. But I'm fair with people. And the fact is, got to give Keemstar some respect.
And I got to say this. Keem, as much as I hate saying this, is not the issue. It's the fans.
Oh, absolutely. Disgusting.
I mean, the fans who obsess over YouTube, I guess I can call them YouTube celebrities to an extent.
They are. We are. I am. Whatever you want to call it. People. It is a form of celebrity. There's no question. This is a new form of media that's growing, and people have followings. Yeah, it is a form of celebrity. I hate that fucking word because I'm just an asshole in a basement. But the fact is, I got 100 people in here right now watching me drink alcohol and fucking talk shit. So, I mean, that's a form of celebrity. It just is what it is.
And I just can't stand the ones that are obsessed with it. I mean, I'm buddies with you and Tommy, but my life doesn't revolve around what you guys do on YouTube.
No, your life revolves around alcohol.
Alcohol, my car, and my girl.
What? All right, you know what? I don't want to talk about depressing things. I want to talk about your girlfriend. When was the last time she tased you?
Actually, we've been on pretty good terms. We got something really special planned for the 14th.
Oh, what do you want to tell? You want to fill us in? I'd love to know what you have special planned for the 14th. Is it sex, like really freaky sex, like Avatar sex?
Actually, no. Valentine's Day is actually our anniversary as well.
Oh, that's nauseating. Please continue.
We're friends with a guy who owns an old style Gothic cafe.
Oh, Christ. No fucking shit. Like, you, a man who owns a goddamn hearse, is friends with a guy who owns a Gothic cafe. I would have never have guessed. Never have guessed.
This place is literally called the Mad Raven.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
And this place is where we've had some of our best times over the years. We go there, we eat, we drink actually pretty good iced coffee, and we just have fun.
Okay.
And from there, we're going to bounce around town and hit a lot of places we love to go. We're going to hit a movie joint. We're going to hit a bowling alley, an arcade. And
nice.
And the only thing I can describe this next place as is a geek paradise store.
Oh, nice.
They've got things from comic books, manga, posters, figurines, DVDs.
Do they have Dragon Ball Z Scouters? Do they? Do they have the Dragon Ball Z Scouters? Because that's what I want to know.
Yes, they actually do.
Oh, good stuff. Well, look, here's what I want to know. I want to talk to your girlfriend. First, I want to make sure she's real because I want to make sure that you're not mentally sick and you have, like, fucking delusional, paranoid, fucking schizophrenic goddamn personalities and shit. Because I care about you and I want to make sure that you're okay. Second, I want to talk her into tasing you on camera because I think that's important. For one, I think it helps you, like, mentally. I think it keeps you in check because you probably need a little jolt every now and then. And two, it'd be fucking hilarious. So what can we do to make that happen? Can we get people to donate? And here's what I'll do. I'll promote it, right? I will promote the shit out of it. I'll get you guys live on camera. We'll do it live. And I'll promote it, and we'll set a price, whatever your fucking number is, for you to get tased. And then we'll split it. We'll split it, man. I think it's a good fucking deal. I want to see your ass get tased. They want to see you get tased. And look, if Melanie got $500 for eating Carolina Reaper, what do you think you'll get for getting tased on camera? Be fucking great. And you're awkward as shit to look at already. And then seeing you, like, wiggle around and have a seizure from getting tased, hilarious. You in? That's a good deal.
I'll talk to my girlfriend about it when she gets home from work.
He didn't say no. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. You have yourself a really good day. You know what? I hope you and your girly friend have a really nice Valentine's Day, my friend. And I mean that sincerely.
And I wish you and your wife luck after the surgery.
I appreciate that. I think she's going to be in a much better place now that she doesn't have to worry about what she eats. All right, buddy. You have yourself a good night.
You too, Dave. Later.
Take it easy. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and keep the call. He didn't say no. Let's keep the calls rolling. He didn't say no. Let's go to Assassin NMPS. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey there, Dave.
Oh,
How you doing?
Oh, man. Hello, fucking creepy Mr. Rogers. How are you doing, neighbor?
What's up?
Nothing much. You called me, motherfucker. Don't ask me what's up. What do you got?
All right. So the thing about the sub glitch, in my opinion, is I think I don't think that it was really. Hold on. What was I trying to say?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's like I had my friend do it to me. I have 100. I have about 100 subs. I went down to 0 and went back up to 100 subs. And I told him, I'm like, dude, I don't really give a shit. I mean, you still have the same like subscribers and stuff, but
people didn't know that last night. People didn't know it was visual. People did not know that it was a visual glitch. People thought it was a real thing. Maybe you sniffed it out, or maybe you were smarter than the average bear, but the reality is 99% of the people who were taking part in taking down people's channels thought that they were losing their subs forever, and they were laughing about it. They were laughing.
Well, yeah, I would agree with that. Like, and I think there were people who were doing it maliciously, but I think there are plenty of people who knew that it's just visual. People weren't actually getting unsubs.
Nobody knew that. Not until 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours into the affair. Nobody knew that. Nobody. Keemstar didn't know it. Keemstar didn't say it on fucking air. Nobody knew it. Nobody had a clue that this was not a real thing. That's why there was so much fucking panic. Go back last night and look up hashtag YouTube glitch and look at all the crazy shit that people were saying. People were calling the end of fucking YouTube. Most people had no clue that it was a visual glitch until about 2 or 3 in the morning my time. That's when people started to catch on. I caught on early on because the negatives gave it away for me. I was like, negatives aren't real. But no, most people thought this was a real fucking thing, and they were celebrating the fact that people were losing subs. It wasn't a joke, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to be convinced of it. I'm just not. I saw enough to show me that people thought it was real until it wasn't. And
people who did it maliciously and didn't think. Well, I mean, I personally thought it, and my friend personally thought that it was like, we both thought that it was a visual thing. So I mean, I didn't have a problem with what he did, but there were people.
I think that's important. Now, let me ask you that. I don't mean to cut you off. I know I do that a lot, and I apologize for that. But you bring up an interesting point. Why were you so sure that it was a visual glitch? Because here's the thing. Let me ask you this. If you partook in something because you thought it could maybe it just wasn't real, what if it would have been? What if it would have been and you would have been what if it just would have stuck? What if people were wrong, the people who were reporting, if there were any, that it was just visual? Go crazy because it doesn't mean anything. What if the people that were handing out plastic knives and telling people to stab other human beings, because that's essentially what they did last night, what if they weren't plastic fucking knives? What if those knives didn't retract? What if when you stab somebody, they fucking died for real? I cannot take that chance as a moral human being. I don't think I could take that chance.
Well, for me personally, I lost about 20 subs. I was down to like 85. Then I uploaded a video, and all my normal subs saw it. Like all the normal people who were like subscribed to me. And I also looked in my email and just saw that this one guy who doesn't like me so much, and then my other friend, they both did it to me. So it was 2 people that did it to me.
Yeah.
They just because it sends you an email every time someone subs. It sent me like 20 emails for each of them.
Hold on one second. I have to address something. ECR in the chat says, because YouTube is a big company and every big company has backup of all their data. It's a glitch. A glitch. If there's a glitch in the fucking code, that means the glitch can exist in the backup servers. That is a fucking retarded goddamn way of thinking. If there is a massive problem within the code, that means the entire site could be fucking compromised. So thinking, well, they got it backed up somewhere, even if they do, guess what? The glitch lives there too. Makes no sense. No sense. It's broken. It's broken. Makes absolutely no sense to think that way. None. None at all. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Please continue.
Well, yeah, I just all of my normal guys saw it, so I wasn't really too worried about it personally. I see where you're coming from, and people who were doing it maliciously, like my new video was on Tana. I fucking hate Tana. She's a cunt, but she should not lose what, like 2 million subs just because people don't like her. That's incredibly just. I can't believe that people would do that.
Here's the thing.
That's ridiculous to me that people are okay with that.
Some people are saying things like, well, unsubbing from YouTube and is just a tad less serious from stabbing a person, though. It might be as far as like real world ramifications and long-term fucking serious ramifications and consequences. But is it really all that different? It's an unbelievable amount of power that somebody just has willy-nilly given to them. Very much similar to saying, here's a knife. You could stab anybody that you want, and it won't be real. Don't worry about it. Maybe it won't be real. Maybe it will be real. And going out and stabbing people. What really is so different in social experiment terms than having a power to end somebody financially and their livelihood, or even take away something that is unmitigated joy for them just because you can? What's the difference? What's the difference? There is no difference. It's a disgusting act that you're doing to another human being. You're not doing it to a website. You're not doing it to a screen name. You're doing it to a fat guy in a basement. You're doing it to a pretentious fucking teenage girl. You're doing it to people who fucking come on here and pour their goddamn hearts, their souls, their livelihoods into this fucking content. That's what you're doing. So no, I don't think it's that much different. I think it is a fucking condemnation on goddamn the human fucking spirit. That's what I think it is. Because we're desensitized on this fucking platform. Because people will type whatever they want. They'll go and they'll write nigger, nigger, nigger. Because they don't think that it fucking matters. Because it's just typing on a fucking website. Doesn't matter. They'll fucking say repugnant things to each other. Because it doesn't fucking matter. But when people kill themselves. Or people lose their livelihoods. Or other things fucking happen. Well, then they want to act all indignant and call for banning of fucking bullying and banning of the N-word on fucking forums and banning of, you can't say this and all of that, even though it's the fucking people that are enacting this fucking disgusting shit. 95% of the time, it's not the content creators on YouTube, Twitch, other platforms that are inciting racist shit. It's the goddamn cancerous chat that comes in, drink bleach, kill yourself, F you, chinkwad, spick, nigger, whatever they want to fucking say. That is the people in the chat that's doing it. It's a social experiment, and it's a 100% looking at the state of affairs currently within our fucking society. And if you think it's anything less than that, you're simply being naive. You're young and you don't have experience. I've been in the fucking army. I've been in the real goddamn world, and I understand the fucking true nature of the human fucking spirit. I've been to war multiple occasions. I see what people are fucking capable of. And if you don't think that there's real world fucking serious context to what happened last night, you're fooling yourselves. Fooling yourselves. That's just my opinion, though. Assassin, you got anything else? I don't mean to get so fucking high and mighty here because I'm no better than anybody else. I'm just another talking head. But still, I don't like the fact that people will just take somebody out because they can. Because maybe it's not real. That just, whether or not people's intentions last night were malicious or not, mean nothing to me. Either you were doing it because you thought that maybe it was just willy-nilly and it wouldn't matter, or you did it because you wanted to end somebody. It's still not a very smart thing to do because what if the blade doesn't retract? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I also wanted to ask you, I have a small podcast if you want to come be our first guest on it. You can DM me on Twitter. It's just Assassin NMPS.
Yeah, hit me up, and then, yeah, maybe. Look, you got to have your shit together, man, because my stuff, I am fucking so, my schedule is absolutely, it's cancer. It's fucking awful. I'm in Germany. I'm up all the fucking time, but I'm not awake and alert. So I'm not the easiest guy to book for stuff. So the last show that I did, the audio wasn't right. Everything was fucked up. So have your shit straight and we'll talk, okay? I don't want to be anyone's first. I want to make sure that you at least have some sort of...
Chubbs is also... Chubbs is also probably going to be a guest on it as well. So,
a guest, or is he going to be part of the same episode I'm on?
No, he's going to be a guest on a different episode because one of the hosts is friends with him. So,
we'll do him first. I want to see what you guys got, and then I'll come on.
All right.
I'm going to follow Chubbs. Fuck yeah.
I will. I'll tweet at you just so you have my @
Sound good, buddy.
All right,
thanks
dude.
a lot. Take it easy. Good stuff. All right, so we got that out of the way. Okay, here we go. We got another donation thing from earlier. This is the second one. Lord knows I fucking need this drink. Holy shit. Some medicinal water for all you motherfuckers, because obviously I need it with the mood that I'm in right now. So let's take another one. Blue Mustang guy, what you got? You're live with Dead on Dave.
What's that, dude? That was so bad. First off, I just want to say congrats on 8K subs, because I just saw it in the thing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we do. We got 8,000 subs on the channel. I greatly appreciate that. You guys are awesome, man.
And I was very surprised last night because I saw like a little black screen TV thing about it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, I didn't think much of it. And I got a little text from one of my friends saying, dude, go look at your channel. And I'm just like, why? I go on Social Blade, see that I'm down to 9 subs.
Oh, Christ.
And it turns out my old friends that I used to do videos with, who me and him had a falling out with, decided to be a little jerk.
Oh, really? No, surprising, huh? Isn't that a fucking amazing? Yeah. Disgusting.
It doesn't show up
Who's
on
your
Social
friend?
Blade.
Who's the fucking jerk off who did it? Let's fucking out him, fucking bitch. What a bitch. I want to know names. Fuck this. We're going to have... No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to incite hate towards somebody. But whoever he is, you know who... What's your name again? I'm sorry. This is the Blue Mustang guy. Whoever did that to the Blue Mustang guy is an insufferable cunt. You're a cunt. Cunt! All right, Blue Mustang. What else you got for me, buddy?
I pulled a Tommy. I forgot what I was going to say.
I interrupted you. I apologize.
So... that dropped in the middle of the night. It doesn't show on Social Blade anymore because it happened within the same hour that it apparently fixed itself, because it was like during the end of the glitch and YouTube solved it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of annoying. I wish I could have showed that, but I can't.
That would have been cool. Look what happened to me, you know. But how many subs did you have, by the way?
I believe I have 54.
Okay. Well, I'm not trying to be dismissive of that number. I'm really not. But 54 subs, losing him, that sucks. However, losing thousands, like Tana, as much as I can't stand Tana Mongoloid, and I can't, I think she's an insufferable human being. Can you imagine starting the fucking night with 2.5 million subs, and then because of this glitch, enough people fucking hated on you to push you under 2 million? Even Killer Keemstar, being the cunt of the YouTube that he is, and I say that with the utmost respect, I really do, believe it or not, he lost 500,000 subs or whatever it was. I mean, that's got to put an impact on you, not just financially, but emotionally. I mean, Jesus, that means thousands of people went to fuck with you personally. That's not the same as just typing something negative in a chat. That's not the same as hitting the dislike button or even the unsub button. That's hitting the unsub button in a way that will end you. That's real shit, man, you know?
It is a great example. Like, look at Tommy. It happened to him, and he's obviously, in my personal opinion, he's one of the hardest guys I can say that I've seen before.
Yeah. Because
he's been through everything. And even, well, I just want to say, I was really surprised that Vega turned on his face cam for the, crap. No, I wasn't surprised. It was just that I didn't know that he actually looked like that, because I didn't have any experience. So when I saw the little live thing on the Catch 3, by the way, that chat is just ridiculous.
Oh, I know. That's thousands of people in there. What do you expect, man? Hey, look, I got a lot of callers to get to. You got final thoughts? Fish. All right, man. You have yourself a good night. Jesus Christ. We're going to take a couple more calls on Skype, and then we're going to go over to Discord. This will probably be one of the last calls we take on Skype, as a matter of fact, and we'll go to Discord. By the way, we just got a donation. Thank you very much for that. Edgar Sierra, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Yo, I'm just looking and like you got 90 watchers and I'm a little disappointed by the number of likes. 64. That's weak, guys. That's weak.
It is weak sauce.
Come on, let's get
Edgar,
let's get it higher.
The truth. You speak the truth, Edgar. We do need more likes. And if you know what, how many likes would you like to see?
I want to see a perfect match. Well, minus
see...
the 2.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
want to
see 88.
You want to see 88. All right, let's get 88 likes at the very least, and we'll do a hat change. Sound good?
Yeah. Also, a guy 2 calls ago mentioned something about tasing. How about this, Dave? If you get $500, I will fly over to Germany, come to your house, and I will tase you in your left testicle.
No. Let me tell you on no for so many reasons. 1, I don't know you. 2, I don't trust you. 3, you're not getting my address, and if you come to my house, I'll beat you within an inch of your fucking life. Okay, so those are all the reasons why you will not be coming to my house. However, if someone paid me enough money, I'll fucking do it myself. If someone fucking donated enough money where I not only could I go buy a taser like tomorrow, I'd go buy a taser tomorrow and I would do it right here on the fucking show.
How about I ship you this one?
No, because here's the thing on that. 1, I don't know if you modified it. 2, I don't know if it'd get through customs. And 3, I can go right. I know that I have one right here in town that I can go buy for like $45 if I want to.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. There you go.
But
you know how much it would cost you to ship it to me? It'd cost you a lot. Trust me.
It'd be worth the money to see you tase your own balls.
Not with you. I don't want you. Here's the thing. I would have a problem with knowing that it was your personal taser that tased me. It would like affect me. It'd be like, no, I can't go through life knowing that Edgar Sierra's taser tased me, let alone my left testicle. You sick fucking monkey, you.
I will say though as well, the whole YouTube sub glitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people were freaking out, but like that's just the thing. Like, whenever you're losing subs that fast, how does someone not think, okay, maybe this is a display glitch or something? Because like PewDiePie, he lost 100,000 subscribers in like minutes. And it's just like, but you've never seen that precedented decrease.
That's true. We've never seen that before, but it doesn't mean that it's not real. Yeah, it could have just, I can understand why some people might have thought it was a display glitch, but YouTube's so fucked up. Would it have been a huge shock to you to find out that the site was really crashing? Sites do crash. We've seen fucking in the past, other servers go down, services go completely fucking kaput and goodbye. YouTube, the way that it's run on the massive scale that it is, it's actually quite fucking remarkable that nothing like this has actually really happened, because it is a massive entity. There's nothing else like it on the fucking planet. I mean, there are places where you can upload videos and watch videos and such, but on the scale and the traffic that YouTube gets, not only in uploading, but in downloading each and every single day is unbelievable. And the fact that it hasn't happened before like this is even more remarkable. So no, I think that, yeah, whilst it is, like I said, I sniffed it out early and thought it was just a fake thing or a visual thing or wouldn't have any long-term ramifications because of the minus. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I was right. I could have easily been wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's just, the other thing I've been always thinking about is just, like the whole, whenever you got people fucking with you, I mean, sure, let's be honest. I think that's kind of like it's bad, but at the same time, haters are bound to happen.
Well, sure, that's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Yeah, that's part of.
But there's a difference.
Part of the game.
But there's a difference between hating and trying to end somebody. I think look. I have nothing wrong at all with people going in, hitting the dislike button, or calling me a stupid fucking cunt, or a fat piece of shit in the chat. In fact, I want everybody to write "fat piece of shit." Hashtag fat piece of shit in the chat right now. I want you to go ahead and write that. It doesn't affect me. I don't care. But if I knew that all 100 people that were in here right now wanted to end my channel and would use a glitch to exploit that and take me down, that would affect me in a different way. You heard how it affected Tommy. I mean, and he only lost 1,500 subs. Can you imagine what it's like to lose thousands or millions of subs? It's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
I mean,
We got
I don't know.
4
Maybe
spins,
some
by
people-
the way, Edgar. While
Yeah.
you're gonna talk, I'm gonna let you talk right here. But we got 4 spins, so here we go. Because somebody donated $20 and I completely forgot about it. So here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I just think like some people are doing it because they think they're doing like a social justice kind of movement, like not like in the
Well,
warrior
that's not
sense,
good.
but like no, but I mean in the sense that like, oh, Leafy tried to end H3's channel, let's get back at him, or oh, Keemstar like just
That's
pissed
black.
off a lot of
Number
people.
2 is
yeah.
black. Number 2 is black. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's just like I can honestly imagine like why people would do it sometimes. You know, they just really dislike some YouTubers because they feel like they didn't get the shit they deserved.
Number 3. Well, I mean, that's vengeance, my friend. That's vengeance. That's
yeah,
not very good
vengeance.
either. That's
Yeah.
that's number 3 is
Vengeance
black.
is-
Number 3 is
Yeah,
black.
vengeance is not justice, but like I said, you know, I can definitely see why some would say they want to do it. You
Well,
know?
yeah,
There's the other-
I see. I can't. My brain doesn't work that way. Like, I might punch a motherfucker in the face for doing something to me wrong that I don't like. If you disrespect my woman or you do something that I don't like, you step on me in the wrong way or whatever, I could punch. I've been in fights in my life. I get that. But, like, I don't think that I can go to lengths because I don't like you because of you didn't give me the content that I wanted, or you called my favorite YouTuber a cunt or something like that. I couldn't go to someone else's channel and participate in taking them down. It's not something that I don't think that I'm morally capable of doing. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody else. I'm just saying that it's not something that I think I can do. It's the same as if I don't like another sports team. Let's say I go to a Green Bay Packers game. Let's say for some reason there is a meeting afterwards where Bears and Packers fans can unite in an auditorium, and sometime in the night the lights fucking go out. Doesn't mean I'm going to punch a Green Bay Packer fan in the fucking head because the lights are out. Because it's the exact same thing when you think about it. The lights go out, so there's an exploit that you can use to do damage to somebody else. You're going to get away with it. No one's going to know it was you. It's guilt-free, right? No, you still punched a motherfucker in the back of the head. And how do you know that that punch doesn't cause a seizure? How do you know that punch doesn't knock him into some little old lady who falls on the ground and has a heart attack? You don't know the extent of a simple, stupid act. You just don't. You don't know. So I don't, I can't justify it. I cannot do it.
I mean, I didn't say it was like right. I just said I understand completely. Like they're doing vengeance, you know.
Hey Isaiah, I'm surprised your wife will even fuck you with that microscopic dick of yours, you piece of shit. Why don't you ask your mother how microscopic dick really is? Yeah, I may have fucked up the words, but your mom still sucked my cock. There you go. Go on timeout, you little cunt. Think about your life choices, hooker. All right, Edgar, I appreciate the call, buddy. I'm gonna take these other 2 shots, and I'm gonna also move on to another call. You have yourself a good night.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy, buddy. We got one more call that I'm going to get to because he's been calling in on Skype, and then we're going to go ahead and move over to Discord, and it is Darius. His name is Darius, and he's live with that on Dave.
Actually,
What's up?
Jesus.
What's
Okay.
up, man? Hey, well, you know what? Hey, don't Jesus me. You wait your fucking turn. You saw
yeah,
other
I
people
know.
were on the show.
Boy,
Hold
no.
on. Here's a shot of medicinal water. Here we go. Boom.
All right, sweet. What you got going on with this stupid freezer? Okay.
Tell that person
So you're
to
all
shut
good?
up or you'll kick him in the cunt.
Jeez. All right.
Tell him you'll kick him in the cunt. Don't be afraid. You can do it.
Kind of my dad. Anyways,
Oh, okay. Well, don't do that then. That would be bad. Hi,
Yeah.
Dad. Hi, Dad. Thank you for letting your son watch my show. I didn't mean to tell him to kick you in the cunt. Go ahead, man. What do you got?
I have headsets on. He can't hear it. Whatever.
Oh, good. Yeah,
All right.
keep it away from him.
So YouTube has kind of been like fundamentally screwed, and people have known about it for quite a while.
Yeah.
And there's always been like a possibility of it just screwing up, and it's all over for everybody. So like, if they were to change to another platform, which would they change to? Because there's really nothing like YouTube. Like Twitter and everything else still is so far different.
Twitter's coming along with the video, but they're still a long way from trying to actually compete with YouTube. I mean, there's Twitch, but Twitch is even more restrictive than YouTube is, and you really can't do drama there anyway. There's Stream Me, which is coming along, but I mean, people still don't really give a shit about it. It's going to be hard to see what happens with that, man. It's a good question. Where would people go? The fact is, people would go somewhere. Maybe Pornhub. Maybe Pornhub. The reality, the funny thing is, I know it's weird. Pornhub has the exact same model in place as YouTube. Essentially, it's the exact same thing. You can upload. You can
Pretty much.
You can upload and view for free, just ads. So it's the same model. So something like that, it wouldn't be hard to enact. It would take big YouTubers to jump ship. If, let's say, PewDiePie, H3H3...
Oh, God. Why would
Philly
PewDiePie
D-
ever jump ship, though?
Well, you know what I mean, though. It would take something monumental like that. It's like with anything else. If the NFL would ever get a real rival, it would take the biggest stars in the world to move from the NFL to that rival. It's why the USFL didn't work. It's why the XFL didn't work, because they didn't get the stars. With competing wrestling promotions, if they get the huge stars and they get them at the right time, they can compete. But if they don't, they won't. It's the same logic.
Sort of like TNA, how they got like some of the older stars like Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle. How they're competing, but it's still not like a high enough level.
They got him at the wrong time. They got all those guys at the wrong. They got him at their weakest point. They got Jeff Hardy at a time where he was kind of toxic. They got Kurt Angle at when he was physically, you can really make the argument at his weakest. So yeah, it didn't really have an impact. Funny though, impact, right? You see what I did there? That's clever stuff. That's why your dad should allow you to watch this show, because of how clever I am. Don't kick him in the cunt.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Hey, check it out. We hit 88 likes, so people did get us there for that. So that's awesome. So we're gonna do a hat change. What hat would you like to see worn? We got a Pikachu hat. We've got a Jake hat from Adventure Time, which is my personal favorite. We've got a gay conductor hat. We got a bunny hat. We've got a Stay Puft Marshmallow hat and a monster hat. Oh, and Link ears. What would you like to see?
I think Link ears will look hilarious, so Link ears.
We'll go to Link ears. Sounds good, my friend. You have yourself a good night. Thank you for that choice, and don't kick your dad in the cunt. Have a good night.
Yeah, see ya.
Good stuff. All right. So there you go. Really good call. Glad we waited around for Darius. Sorry that I told him to, kick his dad in the cunt. I mean, that's unfortunate. But hey, these things do happen every now and then. I can't do anything about that. Let's go ahead and turn this bitch off. We're done with Skype. We're going to Discord. And let's take off the Rasta hat, because I'm from Kingston, down by the beach. Bye! And let's put on the Link ears. Nice. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's always nice. This is actually the hat that started it all, believe it or not. This is the hat that started my obsession. Here we go. Bickety bam. We go back to the Star Wars scarf. We got another drinky poo to have. If you guys want to continue to donate to the channel, we have $45 in donations tonight. That means we're $55 away from instant regret. And for every $5 that we get between now and then, it's a spin of the wheel, the Roulette Wheel of Doom. And we do these little medicinal water shots. So there you go. This is the last one from the last donation. Thank you very much. Oh, it tastes like goddamn rancid piss. All right. There we go. So let's move over to the Discord, because we are done with the Skype. And hope you guys are having a fun time so far. Make sure you hit that like button if you've yet to do so. Subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined, or let the people know on the Twitters that you're watching the Copious Fat Man. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Shimon in the chat. Pip Scotland is here. So is Dank Dreams. I see my cat outside the door wanting to come in. Hi, kitty. You can't come in yet because I'm not getting up. I don't want to get up. I'm sorry. I know it's cold. Don't meow. Don't meow through the door. Don't meow. Oh, he's going away. He's had enough of me. Hooked is in the chat. So is Teacup. So is Blim the Toolman. Piero Riso. He's in there as well. Dark Strider. ECR. Pittsburgh Boy. There's Pittsburgh Boy. First time I've seen him tonight. I'm sure he's been in for a while. Let's go ahead and put him on timeout just because we can. Think about your life choices, Pittsburgh. I'm sure that you really deserved that. Killer Kekstar. All kinds of good people. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're having a good time. I see Carl Gibney. All kinds of good people. Thank you guys for joining us here. Devin Piluk. I love you, Dave. Hey, I love you too, buddy. Meme. I'm gay. Good stuff, meme. All right, let's go over to Discord. It's time for the Discord. All right. Let's start bringing them in. Let's start with Dave's Sweaty Jockstrap. Dave Sweaty Jockstrap, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Where the bunny have faggot?
Oh, you called me the F word. Oh, you can say faggot on the air. You're so clever. Oh my God, you're so cool. You're so cool. Oh my God, how cool is that guy? I wish that I could be like the cool kids. Call on YouTube shows and fuck with, because I am a big mongoloid. Yeah, you fuck. Calling my show. And all right, let's go ahead and keeping on here. By the way, thank you guys for keeping me sane. My wife isn't here. She's in the hospital. She had surgery. It's kind of hard not having her around. I miss the copious wife being here.
You're on, Garrett.
Pastor of Muppets, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hello. What's up?
What's up, Pastor? What do you got for me, buddy?
Nothing much. I just want a brief description on everything that's going on around on the YouTube community and how we as the community can fix all these issues.
I'm not going to give you a big rundown on everything that's going on in YouTube because that's not my job. But what I can answer your second question very easily. How can we fix all of the cancerous shit that's going on in YouTube? Really, really simple. And it's the exact same lesson that you can take on with you every single day of your life. It's what I do when I wake up in the morning. I tell myself one thing, and I am being 100% serious. Each and every single day, I roll out of bed and I say this phrase to me. Don't be a dick today. That's it. Stop being so much of a dick in your everyday life. That's really all there is to it. Think about it. It's such a simple thing to say, but if you follow those guidelines and you simply don't act like a dickhead, think about how much better your life will be, but the people around you, their lives as well, because you're not going to be a dick to them. It's a really simple but beautiful and elegant rule that I think would really change everything. We could leave YouTube better than we found it if we simply stopped acting like a dick to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
All
That's
right. Make sure you tell everybody in school that. When you go to school, you say, hey, don't be a dick today. I think you should write a thesis on that, a paper. Be like, the copious king says, don't be a dick today. Here's why you shouldn't be a dick today. I want you to read it to your teacher, but maybe use a different word instead of dick because I don't want you to get suspended.
Oh, well, I'm going on a cruise in a few days, so I'll just tell them that.
Well, there you go.
And then when I get back to school, I'll tell everyone that as well.
There you go. Deal with it later. That's a really good way to have a life philosophy. Consequences will come later on. Thanks a lot, buddy. You have yourself a really good night. I appreciate the call.
Thank you.
No problem. Let's go to a copious fan. I got a feeling this is another cunt, but we'll see.
Yeah,
you're so great. Look how great he is. Look how clever. I can go into someone's Discord and fucking and yell stupid shit. And you can also DJ Bad Boy. You can also get banned. Get wrecked, bitch. You do nothing to me. You do nothing. You momentarily interrupt my show. Congratulations for your momentary interruption. You're a cunt for life. Let's bring in Super Rising Storm. You're live with Dead on Dave. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I just need to mute the stream for a second.
Okie dokie.
So, okay. I'm ready now. God.
What do you got for me, pal?
No, you didn't know that he Mac put this soundboard in the waiting to call you.
Oh, did he? Was Mac?
Yes.
Mac did that? What an asshole. What a dickhead. That would be something. He put the sound bot in there. What a fucking asshole. Holy shit.
I enjoyed it.
Unbelievable. Mac is such a cunt. Why does he want to fuck with my show, man? What a dickhead. Oh, well. Thank you, Mac. Eat it. What do you got for me, Super Rising?
So, when I woke up this morning and heard about all this shit happening, I was like, oh, great. Again, some glitch they don't recognize and whatever. And then, I read what happened to Tommy, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Right.
I mean, I know. It was like a social bandwagon, or what should I call it?
I mean, you can call. You know what you can call it? You can call it the purge. That's what happened last night.
Yeah,
People
that
thought that
fits.
they could act without consequences, and they showed exactly what they would do. They went and murdered channels. People can say that's being over dramatic. It's really not. People found something that happened last night and said, I can act without consequences. How am I going to use this power? I'm going to murder channels. I'm going to potentially affect someone's revenue. That's the thing that I don't think a lot of people realize. Some of us YouTubers, I don't make enough to call this a real-time, full-time job or anything like that, but I'm medically retired anyway, so this is all I do, so it doesn't matter. But there are a lot of people who make a lot of money off of this, and whether you think they deserve it or earn it or not, they put a lot of time and effort into this shit to make content for you for free. And you fucked with it for no reason other than you can. That's a fucking problem to me. That's disgusting.
Yeah. By the way, nice, amazing speech.
I am a speech giver. I am one.
Yes, you are.
I don't mean to do it, but I've done it my entire life. I can't help it. There might be something mentally wrong with me, because what happens is I get this fucking urge, this feeling of self-righteousness up through my dick. It starts in my dick, where most things originate from. Starts in my dick, and it goes up into my heart and soul and guts, and it eventually comes out of my mouth. I can't help what I get passionate about, and I just go off. And I apologize for anybody who's like, you self-righteous cock. I can't help it. It's my channel. If you don't like it, upper right-hand corner click.
Well, that's why we like you so much. So
I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Super Rising Storm. You got anything else before you get up out of here?
No, that's basically it.
We got ourselves another donation too. That means we're going to drink some more. Take it easy, Super Rising. Let's see here. Attic Fanatic donated $2.46. Love the show, man. I can't take a spin for that. I can't even do a spin for that. But you know what? Because you donated such a unusual number, we'll do a spin anyway. Just take my word for it, okay? I don't want to point the camera down again. So take my word for it. 246. Let's see. It is red. All right. Boom. Medicinal water time. Fantastic. There you go. Thank you for your donation. $2.46. Hey, I'll take it. And it spends the fucking same to me. All right. Knocking him down. Let's go ahead. Oh, I saw Pescator in here. I wasn't going to. Oh, no, he's in there. Let's take him. This is an interesting human being. Let's bring in Pescator. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Yo, Dave. What's up?
What's up, man?
Nothing. I just want to talk about something that really no one's talking about, but it's bothering me ever since yesterday.
Hit me up.
The professional negligence on the part of YouTube, knowing that this glitch existed on Monday, but yet it took almost the entire damn site to crash for them to release one tweet about it. So
the interesting thing about that is, they may have found out that that's when the glitch originated, but they may not have known about it. I read an article about this actually today earlier. I can't remember where the fuck I saw it, but somebody did address that, because someone made the exact same point. Somebody was talking about that it is negligent on YouTube's part to knowingly allow the server to continue on with a potentially catastrophic glitch like that. While they said that they were able to trace it to Monday, they didn't necessarily say that they caught it on Monday and let it go. That is what's going to keep them out of legal liability.
Yes, because right now I can, and actually Keem put me on this. He found the kid in London that put up the first video about it. That kid thought it was just a prank.
Yeah.
It was just a small thing, and then once it got out, all of a sudden it's everywhere. Now, he uploaded that video Tuesday morning. So I'm not saying that they watch for little kids in London's videos all the time, but
hold on one second. iCux donated $5, said I enjoyed Clown on the Big Girls podcast. That's right, the Big Girls podcast, and I can't wait to see you on it. I now see why he uses a brick. Hey, those Big Girls podcasts are amazing. You guys should go check them out. Thank you for your donation, and we'll take a spin of the wheel in a second. Pescator, please continue. I apologize.
No, that's fine. I'm just a little bit skeptical that even if they found out about it, the moment that Black Screen put up the stream and said, this is a problem, we figured it out, how going forward are we going to be able to trust? I'm sorry. Are we going to be able to trust YouTube with anything? They have a huge image problem at this point.
Oh yeah.
We've proven that there's a glitch. We've proven they have lied. We've proven that they don't have communication for shit. For even you, he had to find out from a stream on the internet that his channel, even though it was visual, those numbers were still going down.
Yeah.
The count still went down. It's just they have the count saved to revert back.
But that may have not have been the case. You know, there's no way of knowing that it couldn't have been irreversible. One day it will be. One day it will get taken down. But you're 100% right. YouTube has a problem. They have an image problem now. But here's the thing. Most of the content users, we already know that YouTube sucks. We say it every day.
Right.
So it's not that big of a deal in terms of an image that was already tarnished. But you're right, though.
Right.
They do have an issue here. And hopefully maybe something like this is the embarrassment they need to go through. Maybe that's something that needs to get them to... Here's the deal. Does YouTube want to shut down YouTube for the amount of time that it's going to take to effectively fix all of the problems that it has? Because you can only do so much with patches and all that stuff while it's being used in the way that it's being used. You got to shut this bitch down for 24, 48 hours. That's why so many streaming services, servers, Warcraft, fucking all of those different places, they have designated server maintenance days where they shut down all operations for 6 to 12 to 24 hours so they can do all the maintenance that they need to do. YouTube doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm. You're right. And that's what happens is you keep putting shit code on top of shit code. And at some point, this will happen.
Oh, yeah.
Something will sneak inside the code to where, you know, someone can exploit it. Someone can exploit it. And, you know, then that's when we're really in trouble, is when they cannot stop it, you know.
No, I agree. Everything keeps, like I've told this to a lot of people, including Tommy, you win till you lose. And that's what YouTube and Google has done. They keep winning because they're doing what they do. But eventually they're going to lose. Everybody does. Just a matter of time. Pescator, I appreciate the call, buddy.
Hey, anytime, man. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Have a good night. Mr. Pescator, that was a good call. Let's bring in a good friend of the channel, Seaman, and we're going to pay up our latest roulette wheel fucking loss. It's unbelievable how much I lose on roulette. But when I put money on red at the casino, I never win. What type of bullshit is that? Seaman, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Why aren't you drunk yet, dude?
I don't know. I ate a good little bit before we came on. That might be a reason why. I'm actually a little tipsy. These are 20% shots too. These aren't little bit shots either. These are 20% shots. They're actually kind of potent. And I also chugged a beer. It's a good question. Why am I not completely sauced? Maybe I'm just handling it better than I typically do. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen you get drunker much quicker off of much less shit.
No,
I'm a
but
little worried about you,
most
dude.
of the other times that I've been really sloshed, those are like 80% alcohol fucking shots that I've done. I've done some stupid shit on this channel that people don't quite know. And usually like 4 or 5, 6, 3, 4 beers, whatever it takes, that's what gets me. So, but I did eat a little bit. I can't believe that I'm not. Maybe I am drunk. Poxy says, I think he's already drunk, angry drunk. I'm certainly slurring a little bit, so maybe I am. I'm not sure.
Angy drunk?
Shut up, dickhead. What do you got for me?
I don't know, man. Like, I just wanted to chat and see how you're doing, man.
That is not how this works. I'm not your boy. I'm not your fucking hangout buddy.
Fine. Can I pitch you an idea? I want to give your feedback.
You want to pitch me an idea? Only if I can be incredibly critical.
You can be as critical as you want. I actually want you to be bluntly honest with me.
Okay, great. Hey, but while you're doing that, what I'm going to do is I am going to adorn my wonderful smiley face gavel with a purple velvet rope. Go ahead.
All right. I've been wanting to do some shit on YouTube for a while now, and most of it was kind of commentary, community based. Like I thought.
Oh, you're breaking up on me.
Can you hear me?
I can. Go ahead.
All right. So my idea with it is, I know Leon Lush kind of does a diss track thing, which I didn't want to completely steal his idea.
By the way, that's not easy to do because he's incredibly fucking talented.
I can write raps better than him.
Oh, don't talk shit on Leon Lush, son.
I'm not talking shit on him, but like in all reality,
I've heard your raps. It's garbage.
Dude, fucking freestyle raps. Do you realize the amount of effort he probably puts into writing that?
I don't know, but go ahead. Please continue.
All right, so I was thinking of having a commentary / rap battle channel where I would have guests such as other YouTubers on to rap battle me.
Hold on one second. Aeon donated $5. Do a barrel roll. I mean spin. That was a bad joke. Fuck. Don't worry, Aeon. We're used to your bad jokes. And in fact, we love you for it. I love you for it, Aeon. I do love Aeon. She's fantastic. Thank you for your donation. And while C-Man continues to pitch me a horrible idea, I will go ahead and spin the roulette wheel of doom. Go ahead.
You dick.
What did I say?
No, that's...
What did I say?
While C-Man continues to pitch me a horrible idea,
I don't think
dissing
I said
me there.
that. I don't think that's what I said. I don't think that's what I said at all.
That was so passive-aggressive, too. I think you
apologize.
got so much pent-up anger against me because every time we've rap battled, I'd whooped your ass.
Yes, you've destroyed me, son. Fucking red again. Are you serious? Holy
Good.
shit.
Drink up.
All right, fuck
Get
you.
drunk,
All
you
right,
lightweight.
Eat a dick. What do you got? Continue pitching me your soon-to-be failed idea.
No, well, I don't know if I want to now. You're already like fucking shutting it down before I tell you what my ideas
I'm
were.
simply saying it's probably going to be awful. Is all I'm saying. Probably.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I wanted to do something that I enjoy doing. I like having like joke raps and shit and having a good time. So I wanted to incorporate that somehow, but at the same time, like how's that going to go over with people? You know, you got to be realistic with that kind of shit.
Honestly, is it something you're passionate about?
Yeah, I'd say
Then who
so.
the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Who cares what some dickhead on the internet might say about it? If you like it and you enjoy it, do it. I will support you 100%, and I will come on your show.
I appreciate that, man.
I don't care if it's garbage, which I'm assuming it's going to be. I don't care. I don't care at all because the thing is, I am pro-creator. That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
I'm a pro-creator. I am a pro-creator. No, but I'm pro-creator. I think that creating on YouTube, creating in general, whether it be art, music, life, whatever the case may be, is some of the best shit that you can do with your time on this planet. I think it's good for your mental health. I think it can be good for your bank account. I think it's fantastic to fucking be that way. And look, I got a beautiful purple felt lining on my gavel now, and I'm fucking enamored with it. So who the fuck cares what some dickhead behind a keyboard might say about your shit? Fucking go ahead, brother. If you are passionate about it and you think it'll be great, people will come. I promise you.
It's not so much I'm worried about what people are going to say. It's more, I obviously had some sort of rap stint in the past where I tried it out. And I'd say as an artist, quote unquote, if I would be considered that, it's if it's not perfect, then I'm not happy with it. And that's going to kind of tear me apart in the long run.
Well, you got to get over that part, Buttercup. I got to be honest with you. That's the thing. With YouTube, you got to have a thick skin. You got to be able to come on and bare your soul and not give a fuck what people are going to say. And that's exactly what I was saying before. You've got to bury that shit at the door, because if you're weak, people sense that shit and they will fuck with you relentlessly and they will find a way to get you off of here. If you love what you do and you want to put it out to the world, then simply own that shit. Be confident in who you are. Because let me give you a little bit of truth on you. You're a really, really good speaker. You're a funny guy. I mean this sincerely. That's why I take your call as consistently as I do. You're one of my best callers. You're funny. You're a cunt, but you're funny. And you're a good fucking human being. And I genuinely believe that. And you know what? I will support you in any way that I can if you want to get your shit off the ground, because I think you're a good dude. And I think people will like what you do. Now, I almost did a diss track channel, believe it or not. I almost started a new channel a while back where I was going to do not rap battles, but like roasting. It was going to be called I think I was calling it The Burn or something like that, where I was going to let two people just come on and destroy each other in roasting. I was going to do that, but then it was so much work, so I decided not to. So I think you should do it. I think you should go for it. Have fun with it. And who gives a shit? Everything else be damned. If it works and people like it, it'll fall into place.
Nah, man, that really means a lot, what you just said to me, man. Like, I admire the fuck out of you, so hearing you say that means the world, dude.
No problem, brother. And no, I'm not. And Leaping Lizard, no, I'm not just saying because I'm drunk, eat my copious cock. I actually like this guy, okay? Fuck off. See, man, I appreciate that. And let me know if you need any help, okay, buddy?
Will do, man. Thank you.
Right,
Thank
take
you.
it easy. Let's take a couple more callers. Let's take the man from Scotland, the man you'll never understand, but you know what? He's so fucking charming that it won't fucking matter. He is Rodimus8 on Twitter, The Gaming Fault on YouTube, and right now, right here, he is Will Dillon. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hi, Dave. I had to change back from being Will Smith because I wasn't too sure how drunk you were
Yeah,
going
I
to be.
apologize for that. I mean, look, there are worse things in this world to be than Will Smith, okay? So I like Will Smith. He raps happy.
I think, Dave, one of the earlier calls basically made a similar point to what I was going to make. With last night, with the glitch now, YouTube has came out and said, yep, yikes, we've seen it, we're going to fix it. Do you think down the line will be another bigger like platform to contest YouTube where like you will see PewDiePie, everybody just shift because YouTube can't be trusted anymore?
Here's the thing. Yes and no. I don't think that anyone else is really capable of competing. It's not the fact that someone can't compete. Here's the thing. Why there will never be another true competitor to YouTube is because the little secret about YouTube is it operates at a loss. It operates at a loss. YouTube generates 4.6, and these are actual numbers, okay? $4.6 billion a year. That's what YouTube generates, and Google still operates at a loss. Now, it's a minor loss. They're almost breaking even, but it's still a loss. And would you like to take a guess at how much that 4.6 billion represents of Google's actual revenue?
Is it like 3% or something like that?
6%. 6%. The fact is, there's not another tech company that is willing, that has the type of money that Google does, that is willing to take that type of risk. And the reason why Google does it is influence. Nothing else. They're a leftist fucking company. They have leftist agenda. There's no question about that. We see it all the time. That's why they continue to do it. And that's the only reason. Because that's a lot of money to throw in for no fucking reason. For no gain. For no gain. They're not gaining money. They're gaining influence. But 4.6 billion is only 6%. So even if that 4.6 billion were to disappear, it's only 6%. That's not a big deal to Google. There's just not another tech company in the world that can do something like that. There's just not. So that's the problem. That is the problem. There's just not another company that can take that type of risk unscathed. And so that's going to be the problem with trying to have another platform. Now, do I think YouTube has a potential issue if something like this continues to happen? Yeah, I do. But it would have to be massively, and it would have to be something that's stuck. Yeah. The reality is, yes, YouTube did, say, yeah, there was this problem, yikes, and all that stuff. But ultimately, it was a nothing issue. It was no big deal. Nothing happened. There was no ramifications. So people are going to forget about it. People are going to forget about it. That's why I chose to go after the cocksucking fans that wanted to ruin people, because I think that's the bigger story. YouTube being fucked up, that's not a story. We knew that. There's of course there's issues with a platform like this. It's still impressive that it runs as well as it does, to be completely honest. Look, I know just enough about tech to be dangerous, but even I know what they're doing is fucking impressive. That's why the bigger story to me is the fucking cancerous cunts that will take down somebody's livelihood just because there's a problem, just because there's a glitch. Cunts.
Yeah, like you said, Dave, last night was basically the purge. That was them basically just getting to see, oh, right, okay, we can fuck somebody over. Fair enough, it was visually, but like you said, if say that wasn't visually, and take that Tara Mongo, whatever name is. But if that's her living, and she's went, say she lost a million subs or whatever, that affects her income.
Sure.
And how long does it take you to get those million back? I mean, like yourself, Dave, I'm trying different things in that to like bring people over. And if people done that to me, you'd be very upset, but you would be very angry at the fact that by a simple click of the mouse, people can destroy you for nothing. And it's sad. It's really sad.
Think about this too. This is something that I thought about. Think about how many 500, 600 sub channels that probably ended last night. Think about how many people probably didn't know, don't even realize that was a visual glitch. And they saw what happened. Kids, I'm talking about kids because kids are stupid. I'm talking about kids who are creating at a young age, trying to do something on YouTube, and saw all their subs go away last night. And maybe they're not big YouTube heads, and they're not finding out everything that's happening, and maybe they don't know that it was just visual. But that was enough to drive them away and say, fuck this, I'm done. Think about how many potential PewDiePies or H3H3s or iDubbbz's or Phil DeFrancos or Filthy Franks or all these guys. Think about how many of them we potentially lost.
Yeah.
Just because of something, of a misunderstanding. I'm not even blaming those kids for being disheartened. That's a disheartening thing. Even if you just had 50, 60 subs, to see it all go away, some people work fucking a year to... Tommy C, for example, when him and I started Shot from the Point together, because we started it together. When we started that, it took a year, over a year, to get 100 subs. We grinded every day. Every day we were grinding. And we fought to get 100 subs. God damn, man. You work a year and you barely get 100 subs. Can you imagine if it goes away in one fucking night? Jesus Christ, man.
It would break you, Dave. I mean, that's how, like, sort of, when I hear that story about, like, say, yourself and Tommy, like, because I always, like, I look up to you guys, because it's like, well, what's that, I think 7 years for me now. The last 6 months, this is really where I've put all the work in. But if that wasn't a glitch and it happened, you'd be like, is it worth going back to try it again?
Yeah.
And like you said, if those young kids, if they were say one might have been the next PewDiePie, and then boom, that's your dream gone, even though it's visual, they don't know, and it's just because somebody thought, oh, I can fuck with you, and it's sad. It's really sad.
You know, I equate it to a bad teacher, like in school, like a bad art teacher who looks at somebody's work and he's got a real classical view of like art. And there's a kid in his class who's doing some kind of outlandish things, but he's doing it from his own mindscape, right? And the teacher comes over and says, your art sucks, and rips up the paper and throws it in the trash. He just squashed that kid's dreams. He just ended a career before it even started. Sometimes bad ramifications, bad consequences, even though they're not intended, can be game changers. They can be enders. And it's unfortunate. But you know what? There's also the type of thought that you can go to, like, well, that's just calling out the weak-minded. And maybe that's a fair point. But to needlessly squelch someone's creative outlet, I don't think that's a good thing almost any time. I think it's a bad thing. So that's just my opinion. You got anything else, buddy?
No, Dave, just big hugs to you and Mel when she comes home.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you for all the well wishes that you sent my wife. I do appreciate that. And everybody else who sent some great well wishes to the wife. Thank you very much, Will. You have yourself a good night.
No worries, Dave. Thanks for taking my call, dude.
No problem, buddy. Drummer828 in chat. Dave speaks for us little guys. We need you, Dave. Much respect. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Drummer828 is a great YouTuber, by the way. Really, really talented musician. You guys should check him out. Really cool dude. I'm glad he's in my chat supporting. Really, really great guy. Let's go ahead and take another call. We're going to take a couple more calls and we're going to get up out of here because I'm tired. I'm a little tired. Let's go to Benji. You're live with Dead on Dave.
Hey.
What you got? What's up, Benji?
Not much. You? Just want to say, can we make this a bit snappy? I've been holding it in for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Like piss. Yeah, I got you.
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah, drop a deuce. Okay,
yeah,
what do you got?
Right. First off, I just want to say, just want to ask. You know Keemstar's audience. they're all toxic. Well, most of them, a majority of them are toxic.
Oh,
Surely he should have like actually thought of that before thinking about making, showing everyone about this glitch. Because
Well, I wasn't the first, by the way. You know that, right? He wasn't the first.
Yeah, I know that, but he shone it upon he shone the light upon it. So I guess everyone knows about it now.
Well, yeah, I think his was actually beneficial. I think some of the others weren't necessarily beneficial. Keem also, here's the thing. I don't want to throw Keem under the bus on this because Keem, yes, he knows his audience can be toxic, but he also presented it in a way, not on Drama Alert, by the way, not on YouTube. He did it on another stream. I believe he did it on Stream Me, if I'm correct, where he did that and fucking, I know he would later put it on Drama Alert. I do know that. I know he did show what he did on Drama Alert. But what he did was he didn't do it in a way of saying, let's fuck with people. He just kind of threw it out there and let people know. It was more, for the first time, he was a newsman. He did some investigative journalism. He did some real shit. So I don't think he has any obligation because his fan base is toxic. If you know something's wrong and you want to try to get it out there, I think you have an obligation to do so. And I commend him for doing it. Yeah, you can't control everyone's reaction. You can't control everyone's outcome. And while it's your problem, it's not necessarily your responsibility. And the fact is, Keemstar shining a light on that is probably one of the reasons why YouTube acted as fast as it did, which wasn't even all that fast, but it was faster than they normally act. So once again, hats off Keemstar.
Yeah. Also, C-Man, he said something about being, what was it? He said that he didn't want to upload work because he didn't think it's worth it or something like that. I'm pretty sure Clown was like that. Didn't he say he's like that? Like he sits there making a project and he just doesn't think it's worth, uploading it. I'm pretty sure I've heard him say that.
Clown is very anal retentive, yeah.
I think you should give it a shot though.
Always.
Yeah, it would be worth.
Absolutely. All right, man. Go drop your dues. Put that potato in the toilet, and I hope everything comes out all right, man. Take it easy, buddy.
Thanks. Take it easy.
All right. Old School Matt says, hashtag I did not say no. I think he's talking about getting tased. So that's awesome. Yes. Yes. I see the one and only Ginger Heat is gracing us with his presence. What's going on, buddy? You're live with Dead on Dave.
Yo, man. How you doing? How is the glorious, copious valet of yours?
Pretty good. She's in the hospital, but she's doing better.
Awesome. Good to hear. Yo, I just real quick wanted to know. I was trying to look at the pay-per-view for this Sunday, but they had some Valentine's Day pictures of the females, so I got distracted.
I have fallen into the Lana Vagina vortex many times myself, my friend. That is not a problem.
What are you most excited for at Elimination Chamber? Sorry to bring wrestling into this, guy.
Oh, no. Hey, you know me, man. I will always talk about wrestling. I did my Andre Corbeil predictions that'll be showing up on Vince Russo's channel on Friday, I believe. Tomorrow should be showing up. The only thing that I'm interested in is the Elimination Chamber. I think this is one of the weakest pay-per-views WWE has put together in a very long time.
Yeah, man, for sure. I agree with you 100%. Thanks for taking me on, man.
Hey, no problem. Dude, you have carte fucking blanche. I think you're the most entertaining fucking thing I've seen on YouTube in a long time. And all you did was go naked on a fucking stream. That's all that I needed. And then I found out everything else you do with the Four Jobbers podcast. If you love wrestling, make sure you check them out. And Your Mom's Favorite podcast, what you do with Bunty and a whole bunch of other guys, which is also fucking
Zoe
phenomenal.
Berger. We got Zoe Berger on this week. You guys got to hear that, man.
The little sound bites that you put out, that sounds like it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, man, it's a good one. And Bunty obviously gets pretty riled up, gets pretty dirty, but it's worth a listen.
So you always have carte blanche here, man. Anytime you want to call in and hang out with me, you have full fucking reign, buddy.
Amazing, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that, dude. I love what you do.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. Take it easy, and I'm glad we got to jerk each other off for a couple of minutes.
Peace. Thanks, everybody,
for
listening to us jerk off.
Sounds good, man. I'll talk to you later. The one and only Ginger Heat. Holy shit, we had Ginger Heat on here, man. Naked, fucking beautiful redhead, man. I love that guy. All right, so make sure you're checking out everything that Ginger Heat does over on Your Mom's Favorite podcast and The Four Jobbers. Really good guy. That's all I got, man. I think we've done everything that we're going to do tonight. I appreciate all the donations that we got. We didn't get to $100, so no instant regret. We got within about $40 of that, but that's okay. We did some medicinal soda, medicinal water, and we took some spins of the old Roulette Wheel of Doom. Hopefully you guys had fun with that, and hopefully you didn't mind me getting too self-righteous tonight. But I had some problems, and I'm glad that I got to go ahead and throw it out for all of yours entertainment. Thank you guys very much for joining us right here on Dead on Dave Productions. I really do hope you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And we will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Keep it copious, folks. And peace. Nerd and the Jerk tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jake Link, Aeon will be here. We'll see you then. Peace.